Joining me here this afternoon on K105 is the one, the only Mr. Faizon Love, who's going to be at the Summit City Comedy Club all this weekend, tonight and tomorrow night. And you may recognize the name Faizon Love. He's been all around, but you may remember him specifically for the manager's role in the movie Elf. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. I feel like we just transported ourselves into November.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Because I looked, and when I saw you were coming to Summit City, and I'm going, I wonder how old that movie is. And this just happens to be the 20th anniversary of that movie this year. 20 years. I can't believe that it's just flown by so fast.
Yeah. Just think about it. I was 20 years younger when I did it.
No, in that movie, I mean, it's just, we watch that every year, and your part in there, I mean, there's so many great lines that you have. You know, obviously Will Ferrell's got a bunch of great lines in there, but I'm telling you, the tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town. I mean, that's like the creme de la creme line for me, man.
Well, it was such a alley-oop by him because playing the straight guy and having him and alley-oop it and have him go for it is just, you know, that's just gold. You know, I actually love playing the straight guy. Like, that's right, guys, Santa's coming to town. He's losing it like, yeah, what? And then it's gold.
Oh, it is gold. But you have so many other great lines in this movie that I focus on these every time we watch this, and they get me every time. Do you have a favorite line? I don't want to just feed you these. Is there a favorite line besides that one? Because that's like almost, you know, that is the slam dunk.
My favorite one would be the 6 inches and all that stuff. Papa's got a brand new bag and corporate. It was all. That was all off the top of the head.
Really?
There was nothing in there about 6 inches. She just was doing that as just be doing it. And I was like, what, 6-inch ribbon curls? I came in with it, 6 inches.
It's such a great line. It's 6-inch ribbon curls, honey. 6 inches. I love that.
The whole thing was supposed to be about, because it looked so good, and, you know, he did it, that corporate's there watching us. I was like, oh, this should be bad, you know.
Yes.
So that's what he ran with, and that's what happened with the old walkie-talkies and all that stuff, and 6-inch ribbon curls.
Yeah, the Santa's got a brand new bag, and that was all off the cuff, just whatever you came up with, just random stuff, huh?
One take, yeah.
Holy cow, and make work your favorite. Why are you smiling? There's so many. You had so many great lines, because everybody has had that boss before where it's like, no, this is the way it's going to go. And it was just,
no matter what you're doing, you can't make him happy.
Exactly.
Yeah, no matter what you're doing, it's wrong. Yeah, I've had that guy.
We all have. Faizon Love is with me at the Comedy Club, Summit City Comedy Club this weekend. You can see him in person. And, you know, speaking of that role, and I never knew this. I just happened upon this. I love all the behind the scenes stuff that you don't know about. And I never really realized that the name tag on your shirt and that said Wanda, because Wanda Sykes was originally supposed to play that part. What? I never knew that.
Yes. She turned it down, and you know, thank God.
So, did you wear that as a tribute to her? Or you just wore it because you thought it'd be funny?
I did because it was like, well, what's your name going to be? Because I already had I wanted a bunch of. It was a word for all that stuff they were using. They were wearing it. I want a bunch of flasks. You know, I want all this stuff here, like, you know, and I want a name tag right here. This what name? We gotta have Wanda. So the store manager's name is Wanda.
That is incredible. Now everybody's going to watch that now that they're like, no way. And then you try to focus on it because nobody's looking at your name tag. I mean, you're just so animated and you're watching everything else going on in those scenes. That's the last thing people are looking at.
Yeah. Wow. You're making me, you make me want to go watch it again.
Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it? Yes, it really does.
It's like some real magic. It's like watching those cowboy movies, all the nuances, and when you work with great people. There's so many great people on that set. James Caan told stories all day long. It's like, wow. All he did is listen. People ask me, well, what did you say? I didn't say nothing. James Caan talking. What do you mean?
Just listening to James Caan tell stories, man. I can't even imagine what that had to be like.
Oh, my gosh. The Godfather.
Wow. Yeah, I remember watching James Caan in movies like Brian's Song when he played Brian Piccolo. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Yes.
Tennessee Williams. Come on, man.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, Gale Sayers and Brian Piccolo. That movie still gets me, man.
Yeah.
Who's crying? Nobody's crying here. Oh, my gosh. So just getting back to it's kind of hard to talk Christmas in May, but just getting back to what I wanted to ask you about was there's all these rumors going around about an Elf sequel and this, that, and the other, and, if it's going to be done. And do you think it will ever happen? Do you think it will be done without Will Ferrell? Do you think they'll be done with a different spin on it? Or is it's just such a classic, let's just leave it the way it is and move on?
I say leave it the way it is and move on. You can't redo the Mona Lisa. It's like, to me, there's only one Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Let me tell you what was funny was going down Broadway and not knowing Elf was playing on Broadway and going, what? And the guy going, yes, the Elf. I'm like, what? And the guy let me come in there and seeing my character, basically, because they only chose a couple characters to be in the Broadway piece, is leading it, dancing and singing. I'm like, what the?
When you saw the person playing your role, I mean, that's got to be kind of weird.
It's not weird. It was like the greatest homage anyone could ever do. It's like that. It's like I created that. I helped create that. I gave it its life, and then now it's living. Imagine writing a book, and then you get on a train and somebody's reading your book.
Wow, that's a great analogy. Yeah, I didn't think of it that way, but yeah, you're right.
So it's like, wow, no one forced that person to do it. They just picked it up, and they're going to read your writing. They're going to read your works. They're interested in your works. Somebody told them about your works. That's the greatest. That lasts longer than money.
One other thing I wanted to ask you was, and I hate to pigeonhole it into Christmas movies and stuff, but, Elf is the one that you're associated with. But do you have a Christmas movie go-to? Is there one you got to see every year?
I'm ashamed to say it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What is it?
It was actually a part of Elf. It was Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Heat Miser.
Yes, I'm Mr. Sun. Yes! That's my son's wife's favorite movie ever, a favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, as a kid, I remember every year it came around, and every year it would come on after dinner. We would sit there. I'm Mr. You had to go to school singing it.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Hot. He's like, whoa. With this movie, it was like, wow.
Yes. Oh, I'm with you. It's funny you say that because you're going to go, no way. But as I sit here in the K105 studios and I look at our window, one of our morning show co-hosts, she has it's a fear, it's a phobia of claymation. It has something to do with the movement she doesn't like. So in order to just irritate her, I have hung a cutout of Heat Miser that sits in the window. Not kidding. It's right there.
Brilliant.
Yes, it's right there. So, yeah. I can't make that stuff up, man.
That is brilliant.
It has been a pleasure talking to you. I can't wait to get some tickets to come see you this weekend and just see you in your element. Besides the manager in the movie Elf, doing stand up, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that have never seen you do stand up before, and this could be the first for them. So we hope they enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. This is a great town we have here. Love it already.
Podcasts by Federated Media.